Right, third time lucky. Third time lucky. This is my video. Hi, so Dracula's daughter's been dragged through a hedge backwards, no leaves in there now, and it's all damp and murky and everything over the last few days. Here to darken your viewing times on YouTube again. Excuse me, I'm having a slurp of coffee. They've just had the switch on of lights there, so the fireworks just gone off, and poor Simba, the first time ever, he's just freaked out. I suppose it's because I'm not on the sofa with him. He's usually okay, and I'm just doing this video and just went like that just 2 seconds ago, so I'm so sorry about that. Thank you for watching, thank you for subscribing, thank you for sharing and everything. Simba, thank you, darling. It's all over now, darling. It's all over. Good girl. Good boy, man. Good boy. Hi, Swing. Hello, Swing. Yes, hello, you. So the cat's come over. But anyway, so thank you for watching, thank you for subscribing, and I've been talking to somebody that has subscribed to my channel. I think you have subscribed, but you're definitely watching them anyway. And it helped out because she wasn't feeling very good. She's a trans girl. I call her a trans girl because she's much younger than me, and much younger. I think I was 30 when she was born. Isn't that awful? Doesn't it make you feel old? But anyway, so, and she was feeling bad, and I said it is hormonal, and I was pointing stuff out to her to do, just in case they at the clinic might stop treating her, because one of the things we have to do before the surgery is go and have a blood test every 3 months to make sure that all the hormone levels are okay, the estrogen's okay, and because we all have, male and female, have testosterone in our bodies anyway, so we just all have a little bit of that anyway. So, but we as trans girls, trans women, have to top up the estrogen and lower our testosterone, and people automatically think, but as soon as you have your bits taken off, if you go down that far, then you don't have to carry on with the hormones. Yes, you do, because the testosterone has nothing to do with the genitals. It's all to do with the lymph nodes or whatever like that. I don't know the science into it all, but anyways, it's not to do with the gonads or whatever you want to call them. That's a very old word. We used to call them gonads when we were kids. There's nothing to do with that apparently. So that's just your sexual reproductive organs, and that's it. So, but anyway, so what's happened to that plant? Things are moving in this house. It's unbelievable. I just don't understand it at all. Things are moving in this house, and it can't be the dogs because the stuff are too high. The plant there has just moved, and I haven't touched it for weeks, apart from watering it. It really has moved. I'm thinking, oh, okay. But anyway, so it's the spirits that come back to see me. Ooh. But anyway, so yes, so here I am. Hope you're all okay. Hope you're all getting ready for Crimbo. They've just had the switching on of the lights here. Santa and everything, and they had fireworks, and poor Simba, because I wasn't on the sofa with him, got freaked out, and he's just sat next to me on the floor here now at the moment, aren't you, young man? It's all right, it's all gone now. And it's not usually like this, so I don't know why he is like this. I think it's because I'm not on the sofa with him. Last week, about a few weeks ago, when it was Guy Fawkes night, he was okay. He's been out on the patio with me watching the fireworks all around and everything. But tonight has just freaked him out, bless him. So he's back on the sofa now, bless him. So I hope he's okay. My little darling boy he is. And the cat's right here as well. Fat cat, 16-year-old cat. And he just got meh. But anyway, so hope we're all okay. And my nose ring fell out because it blew my nose and got stuck in the hanky, and he just pulled it out. So I can't put it back on because I've got long fingernails. Do you like them? I'll talk about them in a minute. But going back to my friend that I spoke to online last week, via Messenger, hi, and thank you for that lovely message saying that you enjoy watching my videos and they're really good and everything, which is really, I'm so proud. Thank you, Simba. See, he's happy as well, bless him. I'm so pleased. I'm so chuffed that even just that one message has made me feel so good, because at least there's one person that I'm helping, or and that is a good thing. So thank you, and carry on watching, and I hope I will carry on helping you and be of some assistance in any way. As you know, you can get in touch with me. I know I don't answer very quickly, and I'm a bit slow about that. So, but we will meet over coffee very, very soon. I've got stuff to do over this next week or so. So, but anyway, so yes, going back to all that, people think it's just, oh, you just go and have it all taken off and whatever, and have the boobs put in. These boobs, my boobs, are homegrown thanks to the hormones. And of course, when one starts on the hormones, I don't know if it's the same with trans men or trans boys. I don't know. So I suppose all gone now, young man. Good boy. Oh, pardon me. It's the same for them as well. I don't know, because it is a big step, like hormone changes in the body, and it's just it's the both, you know, the levels go, because it's not natural for, you know, for boys to have a certain, or males to have certain amount of estrogen, more than a certain amount of estrogen. Some have more than others, but when you start taking the hormones and you top up, I'm talking about trans women and trans girls, you top up the estrogen, and that tries to push down the testosterone. There's like the hormonal fighting inside you, and that affects your brain, and it's just really, you just don't know. You don't know what day of the week it is. You know, you get angry, but you get 100 times more angry. If you're happy, you're 100 times more happy, and a million times more happy. And it is like that. So tears and tantrums, that as well. It is really horrible, but it does get better. It really does get better. It really does, because you carry on with it, and your body will stay topped up, because it's just getting up to that level. So once you're up that level, then you know you'll just topping it up, aren't you? So once you're there, and it can take a while. And I've said before, with me, I started on the patches, and the patches stopped working, and after about 6 months, 3 months I think it was, but they wouldn't believe me, and I'm there going, I know, because my boobs are getting smaller, because they grew so quickly, and they was going down so quickly, and they go, oh, well, that's too quick, Tony, it's too quick. They just did not believe me that my boobs were growing within 3 weeks of being on the hormones, and they just didn't believe me. But anyway, so that's them, isn't it? You know, so because, well, I've never been normal. But anyway, so I was on the patches, they stopped working. Told them, took them 3 months to talk to me about it. Then another 3 months before they turned around and said, oh no, you're right, Tony, your hormone levels are low. Stop the patches and then go on the gel. And ever since then, I've been fine. So it was the initial first 6 months or so, 6-9 months, first 12 months, it was horrendous, emotionally draining as well, because all the feelings and everything, like I said, 100 times worse. But anyway, so keep at it, my love, keep at it, my darling, and remember, I told you to go and get blood testing every 3 months, and get them to full blood works, and get a copy sent to the clinic, and keep a copy of yourself as well, just in case. So every time you go to the clinic for an appointment, you have a copy of your blood test, and have it done every 3 months, not every 6 months, not every year, but every 3 months. Then after the surgery, if you go that far, then it's every 12 months, supposedly, but I haven't bothered, which is very remiss and very wrong of me. But at this moment, before you're starting and getting to where you want to be, you have to follow their rules, as it were. So that every 3 months, my darling, have your blood test, get it sent to the clinic, whichever clinic it is you're at, and then they will help you. Because if you don't do it, if you don't do what they say, they might turn out and say, oh, okay, we're not going to help you, because there have been stories about that happening before in the past. So they go, oh, poor Simbo's just nodding off now, bless him. That's what happens to him when he gets really stressed. He shuts down, really shuts down, bless him. It's just, you know, it's so sad to see, and that's one of the reasons why I can't take him out anymore, because that stress of him even going outside the door could kill him. The front door could kill him. I used to take him out to the back of the building so he can have a run around out there as well as the rooftop. But the gate is always open, and he'll just go, he'll just shoot. But anyway, so I'm so sorry, I digress again. I do apologise, my love, I do apologise. But what I'm saying is, I don't know of anyone personally that have been stopped from, have been told, right, don't come back because you're not really into it or whatever. And this is what you have to do. You have to prove to them that you really are into it. I'm not talking about just dressing up as a female or whatever like that, but doing the blood tests and going to all the appointments, and if you can't make it, then phone them and everything. So you have to do, because otherwise they think, oh, you're not really into it and everything. So okay, I'm just doing this. I've got these nails on. Oh, and that feels like, oh, that feels gorgeous. Look at the nails. Look at them. Can you see that? Can you see them? Right, that colour there, this colour, I really don't know what it's called, because I found the bottle, because I don't know, about 60 different nail polish colours, and this one is that. You can't really tell the colour there, but it's more ruby than red, and it's dark ruby. It's absolutely stunning. And that one there, no, it's not the middle finger. It's that one. That's painted as well in the same colours. But as you can see, it's got glitter on there. It's got gold glitter on there, and there's blue glitter. It's not glitter, it's more like slivers all over them. But that looks silvery on top of this ruby colour. So, but anyway, I like them. Trying the colours out for Crimbo. Let's hope they stay on until Crimbo. If not, I'll just keep sticking them back on, which is what I do anyway. And people think, oh, if you buy false nails, once they come off, you just throw them all, take them all off and throw them all away. No, get yourself a little bottle of nail glue with a brush and then just slap it back on, done. And I've had these on for about a week, and I've done the floor with them. They're popped off and I put them back on. One popped off this afternoon, this morning. That one there popped off this morning, and I found it, got the glue and put it back on, and that's what I do. And I've repainted them. These are the purple ones. I don't know if you remember. These are purple ones. Let's have a look. Oh, here we go. These are the purple ones that I bought for my birthday as a treat. I don't know if you remember those ones. So you can see those ones that I bought. That's what they are, and I've just painted over them. And it's so easy to do it from £1 down to £1. Oh, pardon me. So. Well pleased with them. So I'm quite loving the colour. I had them all gold last week, and that looked gorgeous. It's this company called NYC, and it's called Crystal Couture. And I've had to order three bottles of 3 different colours, because I got the gold one. You looked at it in the light, and they're sparkly. It looked like as if tiny diamonds on your nails. Absolutely stunning. So that one, I've ordered that one, and a red one, and a blue one. So all glittery and all diamondy and everything. So I'm going to be all glitter. You need a bit of glitter in your life, kids. I'm telling you, bit of glitter in your life. And I never thought I'd say that ever in my life. But as I'm getting older, the more I like glitter. I think I'm going back in age, so next year, in the new year, you'll see me as an 18-year-old instead of 55. But anyway, so it's a little treat, isn't it? So get yourself a set of cheap nails. Savers do nail glue in a bottle for 99p, and it seems to be working fine at the moment. The last one I bought, it all went thick and everything, and the brush broke. And I paid £2.99 for that in Superdrug, I think it was. But anyway, another thing I want to talk about as well. At the moment on TV, there's been ructions about, which I didn't know. If I'd have known that it was on TV, I would have watched it, about the same-sex male couple on Strictly Come Dancing, I think it was, and over 200 complaints about it. Right, isn't it silly? It's like, oh, I'm not homophobic, but if you complain about two people dancing of the same gender, same sex, you are homophobic. No if and buts about it. And all this crap about, oh, you've ruined my child's innocence and whatever. Just loaded. Children are very resilient. Children will ask questions, and then as soon as they get the answer, they just go off and do something else totally. It's adults, us adults, are the ones that are judgmental. We hate anything and everything out of the norm. And it's just stupid. Learn from the children, because they take things at face value, and that's how we should still be, instead of being judgmental and, oh, I have a phobia about gay people. No, you haven't got a phobia. You're not homophobic. You haven't got a phobia. You're homophobic. The word phobia means, the literal meaning of phobia is an irrational fear of something. Have you an irrational fear of gay people? Have you an irrational fear of trans people? No, you haven't. It's the fact that you are faced with somebody that is living their life the way they should and could and want to. They're not hiding their true selves like the homophobes are, or transphobes are. 9 times out of 10, you all know there's my own personal beliefs, my own personal ideas. I personally think that everybody that's homophobic are themselves hiding either their bisexuality or their actual sexuality, that they're not happy in their own sexuality, and therefore they feel threatened by men feel threatened by gay men, women feel threatened by lesbians, and stupid. It is stupid. Just be you. And the ones that are transphobic, 9 times out of 10, is the fact that they have seen a trans woman or a trans man, and they have felt sexually attracted to them, and they can't deal with the fact, because it shows them that, it affects their own little bubble. It bursts their own little bubble, family bubble and everything, and which I think is just stupid. And if you are against people being their true selves, then you are just being, number 1, jealous, number 2, naive, number 3, stupid. Now, I don't usually use the word stupid because stupid is a very strong word and a harsh word. I usually say silly, but if you have a phobia against trans people, or anything under the transgender umbrella, then you have a phobia, you're transphobic or homophobic or genderphobic or whatever, then you're the one with the issues, not me, not other people. It's you yourself has the issues. I've met people in my life that have tried to beat me up, they've tried to stab me, tried to shoot me, 9 times out of 10 because I was gay. I lived the gay lifestyle, and I dressed up very, very outrageous, and people used to think I was like Boy George. Myself and my friend Klaus, hi Klaus, we used to dress up, and I remember once Klaus was all dressed up, and he looked like Grace Jones, and I looked like Boy George, so people thought we were Grace Jones and Boy George walking down the road, which was lovely. And those were the days, honestly. Those were the days of innocence, before drugs and alcohol. Well, alcohol's way before then, but before drugs anyway. But anyway, so I'm wittering on here. Yes, so all that about the same sex on Strictly Come Dancing, and people complaining about it, over 200 complaints about it. There was a thing at a little mix about a man proposing to his boyfriend, and a woman tweeted, oh, I took that's my 6-year-old boy's innocence taken. I would like to have answered his questions when the time was right. The time is never right. When children ask questions, they ask questions there and then, and the time is never right. And for a 6-year-old to be out that time of a night in a concert that's going to be full of teenagers and adults, I think is wrong anyway. So that's number 1, but that's me personally. And number 2, so what? Kids will ask questions, and then, like I said, 2 seconds later they're on to something else, and that's how children are like, and that's how we should be. But no, we're not like that at all, are we? No, no, no. We have to be judgmental and everything. So it's not the people living their own lives that are taken by the children's innocence. It's the parents that won't answer questions or tell the children about the different people that are out there in different genders and whatever. And children are children, and they are very resilient, more resilient, I think, than adults are, and we, like I said, we should learn from them. But anyway, so there's that, and it's nice to see 2 adverts on TV as well with 2 same-sex women, one with a car, and the other one's with a well-known online distribution centre adverts with boxes singing and everything, you know which one, and the meeting at the airport or train station or whatever, which is lovely. But that's all well and good, having same-sex couples, but they're women. They're not trans people. They're not gay men, and I reckon that's gonna blow up soon as well. Go, well, where's the what about gay men? What about trans people? Whatever. I think I've seen 2 adverts over the last 12 months with trans people in it, and one was to do with Co-op, and the other one's to do with Dove. Oh, I shouldn't have said those 2, but there you go. But you know, so personally, I don't mind because even though we are part of society, we're all part of we're all part of the huge, so we're all the same. So we're just a small cog in a large wheel, as it were, but wheel of life, as it were. But I still think that if you are going to represent a group or a gender or sexuality, then you should cover all. I'm not talking about people that are asexual, demisexual, because most people on TV might be that way. Might be that way anyway, and we don't know because they don't advertise it, and that's okay. But there was an uproar about two men, was it advertising a company for chips, I think it was. There's a big uproar about two dads, I think it was, in that, which big uproar. So they've taken that out of the advert now. And this, that's another one. There's with 2 women in it as well. So you see, that's it. So there's an uproar when it comes to 2 males in the same-sex partnership. People complaining about it. But if it's 2 females in same-sex partnership in adverts, there's nothing said about it. When I think that is so wrong. But like I said, we're all part of society. We're all a little cog in the big wheel of life, and I think we should all be represented. I'm not saying that all the time, like a lot of people say, oh, you should have a gay couple in every advert. You should have a gay couple in every TV program. You should have a trans person. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about representing everybody. If you're going to do it, go the whole hog. If you're not going to do it, don't do it. Simple as. Instead of picking and choosing, right, fine. We are not going to get flack for having same-sex couples that are female, as much as we would if it was a trans woman and a guy meeting up and kissing and whatever, and playing happy families in an advert. There would be an uproar, and I think that is just wrong. Society has moved on a lot, but not quick enough. It's very, very slowly. Very slowly. I don't think it's quick enough, but hey. Oh, pardon me, there we go. But yes, so that's what I've got to say about it all. It just really is ridiculous. This is 2019, and people are still in an uproar about seeing 2 guys dancing together. Dancing is an art form, same as music, and it doesn't matter what gender or sexuality you are. You have the right, as much right as anyone else, to dance, basically, to be part of that art. And see, I just keep thinking about these words and I can't. Do you know, old age is just unbelievable. Too many drugs when I was younger, and too much vodka and drugs, lads. I'm telling you, don't bother. Vodka and drugs, oh, go away. But anyway, so yes, so it is ridiculous about, you know, just watching two people dancing, and there happened to be two males dancing together, and you know, and over 200 people complained about it. It's not right of the BBC to do that and all that crap, and it's just really, really ridiculous. But I can tell you now that it'd be mostly people that are hiding, were keyboard warriors that can't deal with anyone else being their true selves, and they can't, for some unknown reason, they feel as if they can't be like that. So they just, you know, leave it, darling, leave it, thank you. And they decide, okay, if I can't do it, then no, if I can't be who I really want to be, then no one else can. And they're just basically, honestly, they're just Debbie Downers, basically, Debbie Downers. And I think it's just so wrong with them. And they should have, they should get a life, really. They should get a life. Decades ago, in the 80s and early 90s, when I lived as the gay boy, people laugh at me when I say gay boy, because I can't say, oh, I lived as a gay man, because I never saw myself as a man anyway, so I stick with a gay boy. In the late 80s, early 90s, there was a little chant we used to do, and it's like, we're here, we're queer, we're not going shopping, or we're here, we're queer, get over it. You know, so, and basically get over it. This is part of society, and if you don't like it, just dig yourself a hole and just cover it over with something and just live in there in blissful ignorance, and don't bother with social media, don't bother with the TV, don't bother with anything, just sit there and read a book with a candle and just hide away. And if you do pop your head out and say something online about genders and sexuality and everything, and about being negative about it, then you're the one with the problem. You're the one with the problem, and you should just basically just get back to just throw away the computer and get back under the rock you came from, because LGBTQ plus people are not going away anytime soon, if at all. Taken a long time to get where we are today, and there's no way that we're going to go back into that closet. It'll be too full of closeted people anyway. So this is a bit of a rant, isn't it? And do you know, I really don't care, because this affects people under the LGBTQ plus community, because of somebody saying, even if one person's being negative towards another because of their sexuality or their gender, I think is wrong, because how dare they judge you? They have no right to judge anybody. They are judging us because they can't look at each other, or don't want to look at themselves, because they're too scared to see their true selves, and too scared to be themselves. And seeing somebody that's, Simba, please leave it. Simba, thank you. And actually seeing somebody that are living their true lives really pisses them off and really annoys them, upsets them, and it angers them, and therefore they take it out on those people that are being their true selves. And I think it is just disgusting, it is awful, it is pathetic, it is infantile. Well, no, I do apologise, I'm not using that word, because children aren't like that. If children don't like you, they don't like you. They don't care if you're gay, straight, trans, bi, or whatever. They see you and they think, I like you or I don't like you. And it's simple as that. And that's how we as adults should be. We are the judgmental ones. We are the ones that are taking away the innocence of the children because of the way we teach them. But I'm talking about we, I'm talking about you. you know, about the 6-year-old's innocence being taken away because he saw two guys getting engaged on stage, Little Mix, and asking his mummy what's going on and whatever, why did that happen and whatever. You just tell them straight up. People are people, and two people in love, and that's it. It doesn't matter what gender or sexuality you are, as long as there's two people in love and they're not hurting anyone else. Why bother hiding it? Because it's out there anyway. So, and the more you hide it from your children, the more they're gonna find it, and then they're gonna ask questions when they're older. And basically, if you don't explain to them at a young enough age, then they won't know what to do if they are in a situation that they are gay or trans or whatever. As they get older, they won't know what to do, what to say, and they'll end up being lying to themselves and to other people around them about who they really are. And I think that is just totally wrong, and it's up to us as individuals and society itself, as well as the parents, to help educate, not force it and throw it in their faces and whatever. You know, I don't go around going, oh, I'm trans and you have to treat me a certain way. I've never done that, and I never will do. At the moment, I am using my mental health issues because I do need help with it. So, and I am asking for help for that. So, long time in coming, as a few people I know that have known me for a long time would tell you, it is a long time in coming. But I finally asked for help and used my mental health issues to get the help that I need. But anyway, so I'm whittling on again. I don't know if I've made sense in this video, but don't be hard on others. Don't be hard on yourself. Don't be hard on others. If you're having a bad time, have a bad time. Find someone to talk to. Yeah, just find someone to talk to, and be good to yourself. Don't be too hard on yourself. Too many people are hard on us anyway. So just don't be too hard on yourself. Be more kind to yourself, and it is good to talk, and just talk to whoever that will listen to you. And I know I keep saying that I'm always there for people, and but unfortunately I haven't been for a long time for a few people, and I do apologise about that, but it is what it is, and unfortunately that's who I am sometimes, you know. So I'm too wrapped up in my own stuff to be able to help anybody else sometimes. So but anyway, so carrying on. So thank you for watching. Please share and like or whatever, and if you think one person would enjoy watching these videos and have a laugh and a giggle towards me. Yes, mummy's finishing now, young man, calm down. Yes, mummy's finishing. Oh, there he is, look, mummy's finishing now. If you think that one person would help this video, sorry, I'm just so distracted by this young man here. Good boy. If you think that this video helped one person feel better about themselves, even with just 2 seconds, to forget their worries, anything like that, then by all means share it with them. And so I've got wet chin there. By all means, I don't mind, even though they just want to have a giggle and forget their problems for 2 seconds or 2 minutes or half an hour or however long they want to watch. That's fine. So I shall be back, and thank you for watching. Please share and subscribe, and if you think anyone, like I said, if you think anybody would be would help watching these videos, please share the channel, or just one video. So YouTube has just changed everything now at the moment, so I can't have to put with every video saying that, oh no, it's okay for not okay for kids or okay for kids and everything. And I don't know, I think mine are more adultish, or I suppose it's up to the parents. That's what I'm going to put on there. It's up to the parents to decide if my videos are okay for their young ones, if they are under the age of 14, because YouTube is a US company, so we have to abide by US child protection law, and it's the age is 14 there, 16 in the UK, I think it is. But anyway, so with the parents out there, if you think these videos will help your children, or young adults or teenagers or whatever that are under the age threshold, you put the videos on for them to watch and go from there. Okay, then, thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing. I'm thanking you again and again and again. But anyway, okay, speak to you soon. Bye bye.